You know, like I would never marry for money. Like I totally wouldn't do that. No, seriously, I have more morals than that. So I have to work forever, probably.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women reacting to men going their own way. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you check out the members area down below if you are interested in more weekly videos, and let's just jump right into it.
You're mad because you don't want to provide to a woman, or you can't provide to a woman, so you're mad that other men are doing it and making you look bad in a way. Like, I'm sorry, but it's literally the men that want to be treated like princesses that are the ones saying this kind of stuff.
Men said they wanted respect and reciprocation. Modern women say that it's princess treatment or something.
My ex-boyfriend goes to the same gym as me, and I just saw his truck. How can you still not afford a $300 bumper? You have not had a front bumper since 2023, I think. What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing?
Gentlemen, I want you to remember that when you're taking a shower and your hot water suddenly turns cold, it's because somebody else is using your hot water. And I'm not just talking about water.
It's crazy how many modern women think that being loyal is somehow a bad thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought us texting every day meant that you were interested. My bad. Like, good morning texts, texting all day, checking in, and then it's all of a sudden, I'm just not looking for anything serious right now. I'm sorry, what exactly did you think we were doing? Anyways, y'all, I hope the next girl or guy that you talk to or meet is obsessed with you, because I guess that's the only way to tell.
Being obsessed with anyone is not a healthy thing. No wonder why these women want that.
This guy made a post talking about, if $25 is too much for you to eat, you're too big for me. And I commented and I said, oh, good for you, King. Set your boundaries. As long as you're sending money, like 25 is enough. And he goes, no, I'm talking about in general. I'm not speaking about me. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. If you're broke, just say that, baby.
She honestly thinks that generic and overused insults like this is somehow a sick burn against him.
Ladies, you might not like what I'm about to say right now, but I need for you to listen. Ladies, if you have a man that gets up and goes to work every day and provides and contributes to the household, make sure that that man has a peaceful environment to come home to. Our men go through so much in the outside world that we don't know about, and when they come home, they just want to have a place of peace. It's our job to set the tone in our homes, to provide that warmth, to provide that love. Okay, I get it. We all get a little irritated and frustrated with the things that our spouses do, but just remember that you have a man that's actually trying. Okay, motivate him, encourage, don't nag him and tear him down and emasculate him. Let him know that he's appreciated.
A lot of women don't care about a man's struggles at all. They just assume they don't exist.
Do you understand why guys would have a problem with a woman with a high body count, though? Do you understand the logic behind it?
I think it's insecurity. Do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not going to be good, and she's going to have no experience.
They don't need you to be good, though.
That's so boring. Isn't that
it's boring?
Not boring? That's so boring.
I'll tell you what,
that's so boring. Like, it just sounds transactional to me.
The fact that it sounds boring to her is the exact reason why men don't want high body counts.
Guys that are alpha guys that want to be, head of household and consider themselves leaders and want to, provide for their women, they don't find it unattractive that a woman would have inexperience, because they feel like, what's going to make that experience in the bedroom so powerful is not that she can bounce off the walls or knows all these tricks or knows all these things and look, she's doing something like out of a porno. That's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present, she's loyal, she's committed, and he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal.
Modern women have no idea what men want. That's why they have no problem ignoring men.
Well, I'm keeping the house, the car, and the business. You can keep the kids because they definitely don't look like me.
Oh yeah, more of this. So much more of this. Keep holding women accountable, but hold them accountable for their grimy trash panda behavior with Mickey Mouse telling them that they ain't. More.
You can't accidentally cheat on somebody. It's something you made an active decision to do.
I'm really curious. How do we find quality men? Because these men on dating apps just aren't cutting it. And I don't even feel like I'm being picky. Like, I'm really expecting the bare minimum here. And yet, nothing. Oh, Megan, just meet someone in person. If only it were that easy. Megan, what about like your guy friends? I love them, don't get me wrong. I love them. There's just no romance there.
Of course, there is no romance there, but she still has no problem using those dudes for attention.
Hear me out. What about one of your other friends setting you up on a date with someone that they know? Believe it or not, I've even tried that. I've even tried like some of my parents' friends if they know anyone. Girl, what about TikTok? Oh my gosh, yes. TikTok. Why haven't I ever thought of that? Tried that 2 different times. Didn't work out. Too far away. They also, I think, thought that they knew everything about me already, which was very weird.
If you've gone on countless dates and still haven't found someone, then you are the problem.
You guys want to see one of the best things I've seen in a very long time? Here it is.
He said regular girls like chocolate-covered strawberries, but my wife...
Am I wrong?
Devil day.
But am I wrong?
No.
Between that woman's giggles and that cat agreeing with her meowing and the way that the husband's voice just almost squeaked a little bit when he said, "Am I wrong?" That to me right there is true love, because to be loved is to be known. And that man, he knows his wife. I wholeheartedly believe that that is the type of relationship dynamic that we should all strive.
Men will do this kind of stuff for a woman so long as she appreciates it. If she doesn't, then he's going to be done.
So you have 13 men on your roster.
And you know what's even crazier? She's gonna ask each and every one of those motherfuckers to only be loyal to her. I kid you not. This world is crazy, bro.
And so you, see them each once a month or something? Or
basically, you're like whenever I want to.
In a given week, on average, how many dates are you going on?
Probably like 5.
Why aren't men willing to pursue, they'll say?
A roster of 13 men just proves that this woman uses men but can't connect with them at all.
Is each date with different men?
Yes, sometimes the same men.
And you don't sleep with any of them?
I'm not giving the cookie just for anyone.
God, these are simping hard.
Make them wait.
How long do you make them wait?
Whenever I want.
And that's why she's not yours, it's just your turn.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
She makes the men that she doesn't respect earn it, quote unquote, but Chad and Tyrone always get a free pass.
I've seen multiple videos going around where a woman is saying that whenever she brings up an issue, men turn it around on themselves. And all I'm hearing from these types of videos is that women's feelings are valid, but men's aren't. And a lot of us know that men's feelings aren't taken seriously in general. But with all these people making these videos, my question for you is, when is the appropriate time for a man to bring up what he's going through or his feelings? Because is there one?
Even when a man brings up his feelings, it seems like modern women just want to make it about themselves, doesn't it?
Doesn't seem like it. Because anytime a man brings up anything, it's the wrong time. Because he's supposed to be focused on what you're going through. We tell men we want them to speak up and be vulnerable, but every time they do, we shut them down. And sometimes men simply point out their issues in that moment because a lot of conflicts are two-sided. Is he supposed to just sit back and agree with everything you're saying and not defend himself or bring up the issues he's having in that moment? As a woman, you cannot expect men to have a real healthy relationship with you, but also shut them down every time they bring something up.
A lot of women find men who are open to be unattractive. It just builds up this bitter resentment.
The issue isn't that women want to be impressed, it's that they want to be impressed by gesture and not the man.
Ooh.
It's like 300 on the bill. Good. Any dude with money can 300 on the bill, or any dude that's desperate enough to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. You can't fake generosity. You can't fake humility. You can't fake service. You can't fake leadership. You can only put up a charade so long until Shorty realized none of those things.
We saw a lot of this when modern women said that quote unquote acts of service were their quote unquote love language. Like, come on.
But it's like, rather than look at the intangibles, because I ain't gonna lie, I personally got offended because they put coffee dates on there. I'm gonna give away one of my plays, man. I'm gonna give away one of my all-day date plays. It's a play that doesn't miss.
Super date me.
Coffee, museum, bar.
I just got wet.
And no, it's coffee, museum, lunch, bar. You owe food if you got somebody out that long. But check me out, bruh. Coffee dates strip people down. Yes, you may feel like you're getting a cheap experience. That's the point. Because no one can hide behind money. I can't hide behind how much money I make. You can't hide behind how much money you put into your appearance. Both of us have to actually show up at the table as human beings. We have to engage one another. We have to have a real conversation.
Coffee dates are low stress, but because they are not expensive, modern women don't like them.
This food looks so good. Oh my god.
Do you ever get off your phone?
I was just trying to make the video.
The man was not afraid to ask the bold question, and I don't blame him because I think he's valid in asking this if she's been on her phone on the first date. When the whole purpose of a first date is for him to show interest in you, he's taken you on this date. He's planned it. He's put in effort. He's put in resources, and there you are sitting on your phone and you're not getting
It's also incredibly rude to start recording in the middle of a date. That is just bad table manners.
to know him. And I think that man is fully justified in speaking out against that because it really is just rude. And there you are on a screen collecting content for your social media. I mean, it's one thing to be in a relationship and do this because yes, I will take photos of my food. I love doing that and I will post it on my stories on Instagram. But would I have ever done that on a first date? Absolutely not. I don't think I had my phone out for 1 second on my first date with my husband. So if you're on a first date with a woman and she does this, just call it a day. Wrap it up, call her out if you want to or not, but just know that this is not going to be worth your time.
These women should be called out for this behavior. It is not normal to be on your phone like that.
A man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something.
Girl, what? What the is you offering some coochie? Because I'm a little confused. In 2 minutes, y'all must be at a brothel.
Otherwise, you're just listening to him give a TED Talk. He's giving a seminar, babe, at your expense. Congratulations. You just sat there and heard about his childhood traumas.
How is a dude talking to her for 2 minutes a financial expense to her? That makes absolutely no sense.
Free. Are you a therapist, babe?
Girl, what? So we don't get to know people no more. We just automatically go for the pockets. Like we just automatically entitled to a gift from a man, even if he don't know our last name.
I didn't know. Do you take Medicaid? I didn't know. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Your time and attention is valuable. He needs to honor that. Remember, you don't approach a goddess without a gift.
And y'all be wondering why nobody approach y'all or nothing. Y'all be thinking people intimidated. When in actuality, they not intimidated. They just ain't got time for the bullshit.
A man's time is just as valuable. That's why he doesn't waste it on entitled women like this.
Is it possible to be too fit? Like, can you be too fit and that creates a low value image?
Does that even make sense?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Can a man have too much money?
No. At a point, money can create some issues that I'm not sure.
Money can create issues?
Yes, it can create some issue. At a certain point, it's a very, very high level, but...
Really? What number?
I'm thinking once you get into the billions.
How could she possibly know about the financial problems of billionaires? That's a bit of a reach there, I would say.
You date billionaires?
No. I don't date billionaires, no.
Why are you deflecting like that?
Oh, I guess I didn't realize the question. What? So, okay, this is what I essentially called in for is because I can give you my rundown. I'm 30 years old. I have no children. I've never been married.
So why do you want to get married?
I do enjoy companionship and
It makes no sense how these women turn 30 and then all of a sudden they want quote-unquote companionship. It's actually laughable.
These messages literally perpetuate the problem that our society faces with dating, relationships, and loneliness. If we are telling other people to isolate and to not be in relationship and to protect our hearts from being vulnerable, from putting ourselves out there, if we're trying to create conditions that are the most optimal ways to live, where we never get hurt, we never face rejection, we are literally never going to grow, build resilience, and build the skill sets to regulate our own emotions.
Considering how single women love to keep women single, she is not one to talk.
And that is literally what life is about. It's learning how to regulate your emotions, because 99% of things in life we cannot control for and we cannot predict. So what you've got to focus on is how do you create a sense of inner joy and inner peace despite what's going around you. So staying single and isolating yourself from relationships that are beautiful and like foundational to the human experience, that doesn't increase your peace. That actually just makes you more depressed, because humans are wired.
Modern women severed that connection when they decided that hating men was a good idea.
To connect. And frankly, we shouldn't be outsourcing our peace onto anything or anyone else. Like, you need to learn how to create that for yourself and create your own sense of joy and internal feelings of joy. So it's comments like these that are deeply troubling to see.
She doesn't get it. A man can have his peace without isolating himself from the entire planet.
How very sad. And I don't believe that most reasonable people could even begin to understand the true level of actual obsession that a person would have to hold in their hearts in order to be able to truly disdain a group of people so much that they would actually wish misery, grief, and despair upon them on a daily basis. That takes a whole new level of energy of hatred. It really does.
Imagine a dude trying to say the same thing. Everyone would think that dude was sadistic.
And then to go so far as to not only make it a goal to inflict that upon members of the group themselves, but to encourage others to do it as well. There has to be something fundamentally in error with that particular thought process that would actually encourage the spreading of hatred and misery. But I understand it's easier to do so. It's harder to do the right thing of spreading understanding, joy, and even happiness, because that actually takes work.
The amount of hate that some of these women have towards men must be incredibly exhausting the more I think about it.
As y'all know, I am married. I even got my husband's name tattooed on me. And the one thing about me, don't come for me, but the one thing that is my pet peeve in my marriage is do not call my husband by his name. And what I mean by that is y'all gotta be like, oh, it's his name. No, I mean his name, like his full name. Don't be like, Joshua. It's Josh to you. It's Joshua to me because I am his wife. Like, I can be like, Joshua. I can put the little Joshua, like, Joshua, listen to me. You don't be like, I hate when I like go places and like people are like, oh, your name is Joshua? No. It's Josh to you.
What if her husband doesn't like being called Josh? Apparently that doesn't matter.
You could say, hey, Josh. You see how that sounds? Casual, respectful. Joshua is for me. Me only. Me. Nobody else is allowed to call him Joshua, not even his mother.
What do you think she'd do if we were like, fine, we won't call him Joshua. We'll call him Daddy. I'm kidding. If my husband is watching right now, I'm definitely kidding. That would be diabolical, though. In all seriousness, I do not think that his mother gave him that name for it to be gate-kept by his future wife. This is weird behavior. If a woman calling your husband by his government name is enough to make you crash out, I just know that there is nothing secure or chill about it.
This kind of attitude shows that she doesn't see her husband as a man. He's just kind of this possession or something that she has.
You. I already know this man's location is tracked at all times. Messages audited. No female contacts allowed in the phone. And anyway, she Streisand affected herself to because all the girls in the comments now are like, hey, so I just DM'd Joshua how his day was, or hey, I just commented on one of Joshua's pictures. Ladies, that is a masterclass in how to play yourself.
It almost sounds like she accidentally doxed her own husband. That is rather damn dangerous.
I want a man 6'4", 6'2" is fine, or like a retired NBA player.
NBA player?
I just want somebody, like I want his life to be the Bible. Like I just want somebody who's so obsessed with the Bible and so obsessed with Jesus and who understands and like we said, like who can teach us things.
Yeah.
Like I want my dude to speak in tongues and have tattoos.
I just want a good man. Like a nice classic man.
These women want a complete movie fantasy. The types of men they want simply do not exist on Earth.
And I want somebody who will literally protect me and beat someone's butt if they need to, but also will sit there with compassion and just like a good-hearted man.
That's what a true man is. There has to be that dichotomy. It's the same thing with feminine women too. There's always a dichotomy, but there's a softness and a strength. And for men, being masculine is being able to beat someone's butt, you know, maybe not physically, but like being a protector and like doing what he needs to do to protect his family, but then also being soft enough to like be able to tend to his wife's feelings and like to be a good loving father to his kids. Like there's gotta be that dichotomy.
But if a man says that he wants a feminine woman with a low body count, then he is going to be considered unreasonable.
Where are all the good men? Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, ladies, but they're done. They've walked away from today's modern women. They're done with dating, done with marriage, done with relationships. And no, ladies, it's not because they're scared, like you all are telling each other is the case. No, the real reason they're leaving is because they don't see a point in relationships anymore. Because there is no point in relationships for today's men. They're expected to give while getting nothing.
There's also the fact that these women rejected the good men in the most humiliating ways ever. Let's not forget about that.
In return, they're told that they need to honor, respect, and provide for women while never seeing it reciprocated to them in any way. They've been told time and again that they aren't needed, aren't wanted, aren't necessary, and that they should just go away and leave women alone. And ladies, we've heard you loud and clear. We've said, fine, if that's what you want, we're going to give it to you.
You can't disrespect a man for literally decades and just expect him to stick around for the same women. It doesn't work like that.
And that, ladies, is where these good men are, off doing their own thing and enjoying life, because they are done dealing with the drama, narcissism, and insane expectations most of you have. Men are done with never being acknowledged, let alone appreciated for all that they do. So if you're wondering why all the men have walked away, there's your reasons.
It doesn't take much to show a man some appreciation, but they decided that it was too much work, apparently.
And this is why men are not committing. Listen to this.
I'm gonna call like the third guy on my list and just get his ass to be beat. I'm gonna tell him that I was emotionally because that's emotional. Are you really first of all, I'm using topology, okay? T13. This shit's good. Oh, it feels so good on my skin. Oh my god. As good as it feels when they send money. Okay. A man's value is not attached to his money, obviously, but I'm not here to perform for you. You're the one auditioning, so your job is to give me what I want, because what you want is to procreate with me at the end of the day. You want my coochie hoochie. You gotta earn my coochie.
What she doesn't realize is that her bedroom fun isn't nearly as powerful as she thinks it is.
Coochie. Okay? You gotta earn it. And I'm not giving you access. Why would I give you access? What is this? I don't know. Club? You think you can just pay $20 cover fee and then you get in and you can just walk on any floor? No. This isn't even a country club. This is a different type of club. Okay, this is an exclusive club. And you don't get to come in here. No. First of all, we don't accept applications. All right, I will say that we do.
Naturally, this woman is going to leave out her body count as she smugly lectures men.
You see how insufferable and annoying she is. And this is what, these are the choices for you, gentlemen. Okay? Observe, gentlemen. Use with the proper head. Okay? Don't use your downstairs head. Okay? This modern Western liberal woman, this is clown behavior. While her sitting there put makeup on. You cannot make this up. Okay?
Modern women will never seem to understand that they don't have nearly as much power as they think they do.
Oh, it's a skit. Oh, it's a joke. These are too real for what actually happens in relationships. Women tend to have the most say in them, deems what's okay and what isn't, and nothing men do is ever good enough. And for the women that say, oh, I don't want to be your mom, I don't want to do this or that for you, don't act like this. Because then you put men in a state where they're constantly waiting for you to either accept or reject their
The frustrating part is even when he does put in the effort, they will still say that it's not good enough anyway.
efforts. Instead of him taking the lead, making decisions for you. If you want a man to lead, you take his views seriously and his decisions seriously. And this doesn't mean you can never disagree with him. He shouldn't always have to feel like he's on trial for everything that he does. Whether he vacuumed the floor or did the budget or made plans for the kids, whatever he does. This type of thing is why this behavior gets normalized in a lot of relationships, and then it plays out long term just like this. It's one thing to discuss things with your partner before making a choice, especially a big one, but he shouldn't have to feel like he's performing for you, or that his judgment isn't trusted in the relationship.
For a lot of these wives, trusting their husbands isn't possible. There's barely any respect to begin with.
Is there just a shortage of hot men, or like what the is going on? I live in Los Angeles. This is where men are supposed to be hot. This is where people are supposed to be hot. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Remember in the 90s when you could see like any show, any teen drama, any sitcom, and like there were at least a couple good hot, I mean like actually hot, I mean like jawlines, I mean like faces you hadn't seen, I mean like piercing eyes, big lashes, I mean like bodies, I mean like...
Nobody has explained to this woman that television is not an accurate depiction of real life.
Despite what it might seem like, I love men, okay? I love them. I think they're so delicious. I think they're so yum when they actually are. But I feel like we're living in a time that's just, what is going on? And everywhere I go, women, stunning, beautiful, incredible, no notes, beautiful, stunning. They don't even look alike. They all look so good, so good. And here I am, a raging bisexual, and yet I love men. I think they're so yum. I think they're so delicious.
This is nothing new. The majority of men are average. She cannot begin to understand that.
When I can find one, okay? And listen, if I find a man, if I find an attractive man that I see that I'm like, that is a hot man. He's either attached to a partner, a woman, or attached to a partner, a man, or insufferable to speak to. I mean, oh my God. There's no subject matter that actually intersects in terms of what we're interested in. And I just don't understand. I work in alcohol. I'm in bars literally for my job. I am in bars by myself 4 times a week at minimum. And I look around all the time and I think, is this what we have? Is this what we have? And honestly, it wouldn't bother me if more men had like great personalities or were fun or exciting or like offered some kind of rhetoric that was interesting, but oh my God. Oh my God. We want to like you so bad. We want to like you so bad. Please make it easier on us, okay? That's my PSA.
The men she desires are incredibly rare. That's why they're either taken or unavailable. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.